All right, everybody, welcome to Late Night Gun Chat. Alaskan Ballistics here. In Late Night Gun Chat, we just take your questions and we give you answers that are worth exactly what you paid for it. So there you go. Before we get started, I would like to say thank you to the people that have already bought shirts. We do have some shirts for sale right now. I'll put a link to those in the description. But basically, thank you to everybody who have bought shirts already. We appreciate that. And make sure you go check those out. Those shirts are only on sale for 4 weeks. And there they are. So in the chat already, we've got Dan O'Neill. Great Patreon supporter. Thank you, sir. Machine Gun Monkey. And Maximus Gator. Nice to see you, Maximus. New to the chat. And all we do is take your gun questions, give you our answers. And like I said, they are what they are. Gunpowder Beauty. Long time no see. How you doing? So let's see. Old Spice one from Western New York. Sorry about your communist country. There we go. But yeah, good to see you, Old Spice one. And let's see. We got James. I guess it's Hein or Hine or Hein. Okay, I guess it's Hein. All right, James. Good to see you. And hope everybody is doing well tonight. And I don't know if anybody's going to join us tonight or not. But we will see. Anyway, I'm trying to find the link here to the t-shirts and sweatshirts that we have right now. So is what it is. So here it is. Should have had this done before the chat, but I took a nap before the chat. That's what I did. So anyway, I will go ahead and put that in here. Heineken without the Ken. Gotcha, Hein. Gotcha. All right. Good. There we go. Leonard Morgan. Very good. Good to see you, my friend. And anyway, we got a lot of people here, so let's get the discussion off. We had a great video with New York Prepper the other day talking about our top 5 most HSTF firearms. So that's that. Any comments on Bitcoin? My basic thing is, why trade one fiat currency for another? That's my basic comment on Bitcoin. It's a fiat currency. So it's made up out of nothing, not supported by anything. So why would I trade one fiat currency for another? The idea is to fix the money, not trade the money. So thank you, Chook. Chook's here, everybody. Make sure you go like and subscribe to Chook. Tomorrow's video, he actually lent me his Glock 24. So thank you very much, Chook. So everybody go subscribe to Chook. All right. Yep. If Chook is here, you know it's a party. What kind of party? Party where you miss low. Anyway. Anyway, it's a stormtrooper accuracy party is what it is. Chook's here. All right. So anyway. All right, I got to quit ragging on Chook. He actually shot his Glock 20 better the other day because it had a pistol brace. But anyway, guy, I got to quit ragging on Chook. I'm a bully, Chook. I'm sorry. What can I say? But no, Chook's a nice guy. He's really is a generally nice guy. Y'all go subscribe to him. Yeah. City of Trees, first timer here. What's up, y'all? How are you doing, City of Trees 1911? I like the name, City of Trees 1911. Nothing wrong with the good 1911. So we're just sitting here making fun of Chook's outdoor adventures because he can't shoot. That's all we're doing here, man. But actually, we take all your gun questions and anything you want to talk about. Almost inevitably, it ends up every week being is this a good bear protection gun? That's what we talk about. So that's that. All right, now here's a good one. All right. What do you think of Bond Arms Dearingers? They're pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool. I think they're pointless in the carry round, but I think they're a cool gun to have, just to have in your collection. I would shoot one and I would own one if I had the extra money to spend on something. But I don't. So they're pretty cool. They originated the 410 45 long colt concept. So you can shoot 410 or 45 long colt through one of those long before the Taurus Judge ever came out, which was pretty cool. So when Taurus came out with the Judge, it was also, I thought, pretty cool. Um, and then of course we got the good one, the Smith and Wesson Governor. So without them, you don't have the Judge or the Governor, and you don't have that 410 45 long Colt pistol concept, which is pretty neat. I think it's a pretty cool pistol concept, and you can do that. And so I think they originally called it, maybe not the Snake Charmer. What did they call that? I don't remember. But it was a 410 45 long Colt, and so that actually got everything started. And back in the day, when you could find like a used 9mm Bond Arms Derringer for like $100, it was a good carry gun. Back in the day, of course. So it is what it is. Sorry for my 1.5-year-old screaming. Oh, so I don't know what happened. Thank you to all that tuned in the other day to my live stream. We live streamed our gender reveal. So we're having a girl, and that's that. So that's good. Cobra Grip, yeah, I remember those. All right, yo, what's up, the Gun Snob? So Gun Snob, whose favorite caliber is 30-06. I'm just kidding. Honestly, I think the 270 is one of the most overrated calibers, especially with everything there. I saw Chook on the Travel Channel for hunting Bigfoot. Yeah, he did film a bunch of that. I wasn't allowed to tell about it before it went live, but Chook is now a TV celebrity, meaning they'll put anybody on a reality show these days, but is what it is. So I say that out of pure jealousy, Chook. Congratulations. All right, so there you go. Kills on both ends. The 44, the Scandium 44, it is a great gun, but most people cannot handle the recoil of a 44 Magnum that light. It easily recoils more than a heavy steel 454, and so most people just don't carry it. So it is what it is. So I would definitely, if it's a pack mountain gun, that's one thing, but you have to be really good with the grizzly bear gun. So if you can't practice with it because it recoils too much, then then you have problems. I'd much rather carry a Glock 20, which is going down in power significantly from a 44 Magnum, and have 15 shots that I can practice with often, and it still has enough penetration to get to where it needs to go inside the anatomy. You're not going to solve a grizzly bear fight with a bigger gun. But is it a good gun? Yes, it's a good gun. So that is what it is. So yeah, I mean, to me, I have a Smith & Wesson 5-inch 44 Magnum Classic, and to me, the Scandium isn't worth it. Like, I'd just stick with my 44 Classic. It's not that much, it's not that heavy. I've carried it for miles. It's not that heavy. Good chest holster is what it is. So, how you dare you insult the 270? I'm gonna make a video on this, Chook. I'm gonna make a video on why the 270 is the most overrated cartridge. So yeah, I need to do this. So yeah. Anyway, it's so out of date now, and I own one. I have one sitting right next to me. It's not a horrible cartridge for anything. It's just not the best at anything it claims to do. So that's that. So 6.5 PRC will kill 270 any day of the week, in my opinion. But that's that. So let's see. We got Dan O'Neill. Dan O'Neill's here. Darth Yogi's here. Insight Freedom. Go check out his channel. Great little channel. So go check out Insight Freedom, guys. And Scott, I sent you a link if you want to join in. You can always join in, Scott. You're always welcome. Bullets for Bucks. Greetings from East Tennessee. Yep. How you doing? It may not be a bad 44 special. So if you could, get the 44 special ammo and get in there. Bullets for Bucks. Did you want to join Bullets for Bucks? You can join too. I don't know if I sent you the link or not to join. You can join too. I can get you that link. Anyway. All right. Hold on, Bullets for Bucks. I know you wanted to join last week, so I didn't know if you want to do. Last one, Andy. I got your package. Thank you very much, sir. I'll be emailing you about it shortly. I got it yesterday. So thanks for the brass, man. I really appreciate it. that'll allow me, once I sell another gun to get a 300 Win Mag, that'll allow me to do that. Yeah, Chook, I'm pulling to you. I think I'm going to sell a gun to get a 300 Win Mag. So still stick with Bastard Throat maybe next time. Okay. There we go. I'll be letting Gun Blue 490 know you'll be slandering the 270. Yeah. Yeah. I got a ton of 270 videos on there. My wife likes her rifle. It's her rifle. She likes shooting it. It works for her. So it is what it is. So um howdy y'all. Chuck working on that project for you. We'll send when more is available. Gotcha. Appreciate it, man. All right. So there you go. Hey, thanks again, man. Yeah, so bullets for Buck. I hope it get better. Is it the coof? Did you actually get the coof, or is it just something else? But anyway, buy 270. Yeah, congrats, Daddy. Thank you, thank you, dude. Your baby, if Chuck Jr. is Chuck. Yeah, if you see my little son, he is Chook Jr. He definitely is, or Chuck Jr. He is definitely my son. I don't have to worry about whose son he is. He is definitely my son. So hopefully my daughter looks like her mom. All right. But there we go. Oh, I love getting Chook's panties in a wad. The 270 is not outdated, liar. Yeah. 7mm rim mag for the win, definitely. 270 versus 30-06. Very good. All right. Opinions on the AK-50. Well, when Brandon's channel was small, he would respond to my comments, and I would say, as soon as you get that thing finished, we can go moose hunting with it. And he goes, it's a little heavy for moose hunting. Put it on the back of a 4-wheeler. Let's go. And I'm serious about that. I'll take Brandon moose hunting. You can tell him. But AK-50. So when it gets operational and when it gets mass produced, in my opinion, it probably should have been done by now, but is what it is. When it gets operational and mass produced and all that jazz, yeah, it would be a cool gun to have if he can still keep the price under $5,000 or $6,000, especially nowadays, which was his original goal. That would be awesome if he could keep it really, really, keep it competitive to the Serbu and to the Barrett, keep a competitive price. It's got to be a sub 2 MOA shooter, in my opinion. And is his action that good and barrel that good? That's the question. Because the Barrett's known to be a 1.5 to 2.5 MOA shooter. Some people get a lot better because they hand load their own 50 BMG and all that kind of stuff. But it's a moving barrel, so a moving barrel gun like a Barrett doesn't, isn't as inherently accurate as a bolt action would be. So I would still do that. I would get one if I had the money, and I would buy one. So, but it's one of those things where Brandon Herrera's got to finish the gun first before we can do anything. Yes, fun getting Chook's panties in a wad. There we go. 270 is not outdated. Yes, it is. All right, it's been outdated for quite some time. All right, 7mm rim mag for the win. Yep, 7mm rim mag. There we go. Have you tested Copper Bear bullets? Copper Bear, is that the name of the brand, or just like all copper bullets made for bears? So, how does 2,000 views make you any money on YouTube? About $10, maybe. About $10. You got to get 50, 60,000 views to actually make money on your video. Most of my videos that I make, I lose money on for that individual video. So between the gas to get there, the pork shoulders, all the ammo itself, setting up my time, most of the videos I make, I lose money on. So, yeah. No, I haven't heard of this brand. So, I hadn't heard of this brand at all, bullets. So, that's that. Whammy Gunslinger, it's good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining me in the chat. All right. Thoughts on 8.6 Blackout? Not familiar with it. I know it's supposed to be like the suppressible big bore of the AR-10 was the original idea. So it was to the AR-10 what 300 Blackout is to the AR-15. But I don't know what it would do with supersonic bullets. So that's the question. So we'll see. We'll see how it does. All right. I have seen good-looking girls that still look like their dad. Don't worry. Well, if she looks like me, I don't want her to be good-looking. Keep the boys away. Anyway, how does 2K views make you any money on YouTube? Oh, we've already gone over that. Los Angeles is doing a San Jose and is trying to require liability insurance for gun owners. We'll see how that works out. Yeah. Los Angeles, like California, is kind of crazy. Don't go there. Don't live there. So it actually makes you a true enthusiast. Yeah. But this true enthusiast wants to be able to, keep making videos. So 9mm Black Hills Honey Badger is so nasty. It don't care. It does what it wants. I would have to be able to get a hold of some to test some. I would love to. Screaming Skull Saloon. Would love to. I have no rifle in this discussion. All mine are World War II and Cold War calibers. Thanks, Chuck. Yeah, there we go. All right. So, have you ever shot an M&P Shield 45? No. I just picked one up. And what is your thoughts in general to the 45 ACP round? I carry a 45 sometimes. When I decide to get it out of its hiding place in the house, I will carry my Glock 30, which hasn't been on the channel in quite some time. I need to correct that, don't I? So definitely would say, yeah, 45 is great. 45 ACP with 185 grain plus P rounds or 200 grain plus P rounds. It's a great round. 200 grain plus P Spirit Gold Dot is an amazing round, even out of the Glock 30 and the short barrels like the M&P Shield. I would look at that. Now they make a short barrel, but you're only going to get like 790 feet per second with that 230 grain, not non plus P rated. So I would just get, I would literally just get, good XTPs. I've hand loaded XTPs. They do great. In fact, I've got some over here to hand load as well. I was going to put in 45 Super. Now I carry a Shield often, Keith, and I carry one in 40, and it's a little snappier most of the time than 45. So there you go. So my favorite gun color besides black, must have mixed something Maximus Gator. But I love guns that aren't black. I love OD green the best. I love bronze, burnt bronze. I love flat dark earth. So I love, all of my AR-15s except for my wife's have OD green furniture. Because OD green blends in well to the spruce trees and stuff like that around here. So, got a new 7mm rim mag T3X SS Light. What is your favorite 7mm load bullet? 145 grain LRX over. Oh, I don't remember the powder charge, but reloader 22. It's a near max powder charge or reloader 22. That's been my favorite. If you can find them, I ain't gonna lie. The 120 grains, man, my rifle loves those over 4831 IMR 4831. So there we go. Those are the two most accurate rounds I found out of my 7 mag so far. I plan on doing other loads with the 7 mag, and I've got some 175 grain fusions to test. They're already loaded. I got to test them on the channel. So it is what it is. I'm in Monterey, California. Still hadn't heard anything on this insurance passing this law. There you go. Well, Monterey and Los Angeles are two different things, right? So that's that. Man, you got to get out of the Caliban. Get out of the Caliban. NATO rounds are all you need, plus a few 10mm 44 and 22 LR. And don't forget 338 Winchester Magnum. All right, Arden Wolf. Your opinion on Taurus pistols, specifically their revolvers? Absolute junk. We've had 6 or 7 when I was working at Cabela's, and this is just a couple years ago. This wasn't like years and years and years ago when they were really bad. We had 6 or 7 Taurus judges that I could close the cylinder and sit there and keep spinning it. It did not lock. And they also had a Taurus tracker 44 Magnum that would do that. So that was 7 bad revolvers that would not lock. And one of them, the one tracker, we had 2. We had one in the counter, one in the back. I got the one out of the back for the guy who was buying it, and that was the one that wouldn't lock. The one in the back. And he goes, I have a Glock 20. And I go, why didn't you just bring that? He was trying to get a Taurus tracker 44 Magnum. And so I gave him the one in the counter, and he was much more happier with the one in the counter. So is what it is. So I've also seen cylinder advancement springs break. Back when I worked in an indoor range in Atlanta, this is like 2001, 2002. So this was years ago. We would have 100 guys qualify for the security firms on Taurus 38 specials, and they would like something like 7, 8, 9 revolvers would just fail completely, break. So Taurus, absolute junk. I would never carry a Taurus for bear protection up here. I might carry a Taurus for personal protection if that's all I could afford in a proven revolver. Taurus seems to be a lot like I don't know, a Chevrolet car. If you get a good one, you get a good one. If you get one though that's not so good, it's going to give you problems the rest of your life. Spend the money and get a Toyota. I mean, that's what it is. The Toyota's more American made anyway these days. So is what it is. So yeah. Oh yeah, I saw this comment earlier today. Put a comment on a video of yours earlier today saying, I wish I could find the Underwood high techs, and a couple hours later I got an email they're back in stock. Kind of ironic. I hope you jumped up on them. So that's that. Yeah, 45 ACP is good. 45 ACP is a good round, or 45 AARP. I saw Chuk in the Yankee chat. Yeah, he's over there spilling his guts to the leftists. Yeah. Burnt bronze and OD green all the way for me. Man, you'll like Maximus Gator. I don't know if you've seen the videos, but you'll like the videos. I have my Ruger GP 100 357 Magnum in, and they did that up for me in the Ruger Wrangler bronze. When I sent it back to Ruger to have the cylinder gap checked and all that stuff, while it was there, I asked them to put it up in to Cerakote it up in Ruger Wrangler bronze. So it looks like the Ruger Wrangler single action revolver is this color, but it's a GP 100 double action revolver. It was so sweet. So yeah, there you go. All right. I was born in Alaska, but I moved away while I was still too young to remember anything. Yeah. What chrono do you recommend? The best one seems to be that Lab Radar. That's the one everybody says. I don't recommend it for colder climates. I've been told the owner's manual says it doesn't work very well below 20 degrees, and I film below 20 degrees all the time. So I just have the cheapest one, the little Caldwell, and it does really well for me. I think the upside down Caldwell, the one that you turn upside down and it goes through, is probably the best out there for the money. It's $200 or $300. But everything else seems to be hit or miss. Either the Lab Radar if you're in a warm climate or not. So dang, good to know. Yeah. I'm not saying you won't get a bad one or a good one, but your chances of getting a bad one are a lot better than Smith and Wesson or something like that. So Toyota Tacoma for me. Yep. I got one good Taurus and one bad. So you'd say their fail rate is 50%. There you go. Their automotive seem to be doing better now. So that's that. 45 ACP is as outdated as much as 270 Winchester. Oh boy, Chuk's rolling in his grave, or rolling in his truck right now. He's not dead, so that's that. He'll be rolling in his grave for that one. That's pretty outdated. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Definitely made in the USA is usually better. I like 450 SMC since it's 1,200 foot-pounds for the best load out of the 1911s. Yeah. You get a good load out of 450 SMC. A lot of people saying gets more than that. Trash Man, 45 ACP won 2 World Wars. That's true. That is true. So hard to find ammo other than 9mm around here. There we go. For 357, I want a Manhattan ME73. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I'll have to look that up, James. Thoughts on Pelican cases? Really good. They're really good. Worth the money. They work. I've shot in front of dual radar chronos at bigger matches, and they will show 30 plus feet per second between the two for the same shot. Ooh, wow. That's not cool. That's not cool. Yep, I was looking at lab radar, and I live up here not far from you, but stay by the wood stove when it's below 25 below. There you go. Yep. That outdated 45 has killed more black bear and grizzly in Alaska than any other handgun caliber. I would like to see your data on that, because it's definitely not matching up with any modern data in the last 30 years. Maybe, in the 1940s and 50s and 60s, when that's all people had, I can see that. But, um, no, of all the people that have commented on my videos, I've had one person say they killed a bear with a 45 ACP, 230 grain plus B hardball, which will do it. Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, not saying it can't do it, but that is what it is. And her ain't cheap at all. There you go. 30-06 also won 2 World Wars, not 270. Sorry, Chute. I love that 45 and 2 World Wars quote. 9mm has been in every modern war. That's true. This is actually true. Logistics won 2 World Wars. Yep. French pistol, Manhattan MR73. Okay. Mandarin MR73. Gonna have to look that up. 9mm was also in the First World War and Second World War as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, but on the losing side. But I think also the French also used it, or what? Budget chrono. I'm telling you, my Caldwell does really well. It's a $100 chrono. There you go. That would be sweet. Yep. All right. So, thoughts on the 338 Weatherby Rpm? I'm your Huckleberry. Now, I know who this is. Okay, I know who this is. This is Reloading Weatherby. And you just came out with a video on this, didn't you? The 338 Weatherby Rpm. Didn't you just release this? So, is what it is. What about a Magneto Screed Chrono? They don't fit on pistols very well, do they? So, that's that. All right. Fair enough. I'm your Huckleberry. Please tell me you're not changing your actual channel name. You have to change it back to Reloading Weatherby. Otherwise, you'll have, if you change it twice, you can't change it again for like 90 days or something like that. Yeah. Bunch of allies had 9mm Belgium. They used, high powers. So, love my Caldwell Chrono, a bit less likely to shoot it. 270 still kills Caldwell, even though some people think it's outdated. Yeah, that's true. So, but 40 Smith & Wesson won the early 2000s popularity contest until it started blowing up in guns. Yep. My favorite gun is the Phoenix Weaponry 4570 AR and 4570 thoughts and opinions. Other than really expensive for us common folk, it's a great cartridge. I mean, it's in 4570 auto loader. It's an actual auto loading cartridge built for it. It's not you can't buy 4570 off the government off the shelf. It's in 4570 auto. So 40 Smith & Wesson will win World War III. Yeah. Yeah. Except nobody carries it. So has 338 Win Mag performance with no belt and in a 4.9 pound rifle. Yeah, I don't want to shoot a 338 Win Mag performance in a 4.9 pound one. I want a 9-pound rifle for 338 Win Mag, which I have sitting right next to me. So my shoulder hurts thinking about that one. So Yeah, that's true. What's up, Big Al? How you doing? So, I'm not sure where I heard that 45 kills blackbirds and grizzlies up here. It's just the things people say when they're teasing 45. I'd rather have a 10 millimeter any day, but I got what I got. Yeah, still has that. Yeah, this is true. World War III will have no winners. Yeah, I can heard that. 40 will only win World War III as long as no one brings 41 caliber. Y'all are having a lively discussion tonight about this. So I mean, let's just settle the debate. Um, 10 millimeter wins World War III. All right, so that's that. There you go. Gotta say, out of all the calibers, I really enjoyed the 300 Win Mag. Had a Remington 7083 and 300, but didn't like it much. Yeah, the Remington 7083 is a pretty cheap gun. Um, they still had good Remington barrels on them, though. A lot of times people got great accuracy out of them, even though the trigger sucked and everything else sucked, and they were bolts weren't smooth or refined. Yeah, so I just got to sell a gun to get a 300 Win Mag. So just trying to figure out what to do there. So um, is what it is. I'm also man enough to admit when I was wrong. I think you were right about Ukraine. I should watch the news more. Just kidding. Yeah, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, is what it is. But we'll see. We'll see. All I know is like people I talk to in the military here are going through a lot of training here, Air Force and stuff like that, because they're thinking if there's a shooting war in a proxy country like Ukraine, you know, is what it is. And they say the Russians are trying to invade airspace all the time over here. So interesting. 380 auto wins World War III. There you go. 10 millimeter. Swiss wins World War III. Yeah, haven't y'all read what is it? Tau Zero? Yeah. Glock was available in the First World Wars, they would have been used instead of 1911s. Absolutely. The issue with NATO is it still has a superpower in it. It should be a bunch of small countries that band together. Yeah, maybe so. Accuracy was good, decent, but just a cheap rifle overall. Really taking a look at a Bergara and HMR and 300. You will not be disappointed with the Bergara and H&R, my friend. That is my favorite rifle I own, and will be for quite some time. I got one right next to me too. I just can't show it on YouTube. Even when I went to infantry school, we were trained to fight the Russians, not the Taliban, and that was 2016. Yep, I can believe that. I definitely can believe that. And they're just 800 miles that way. What can I say? Um, maybe not directly 800 miles at this point, but whatever. They're not that far. No, we can't see Russia from my house. That's a lie. But yeah. Yeah, Bergara, it makes some sweet right. We were having debate last week that Bergara was smoother than my Tikas, and there's no doubt my Bergara is smoother than my Tika. It's not even close. Um, I am not sure what you're getting at here, Big Al. Glock was used in World War II, but it was used by the guards in front of the Land of Oz. Um, other than it was in the land of make believe at the time. Have you looked at the Bergara MG Light? I have not. So Bergara is on a list of rifles to get, but I want to get my Remington 700 threaded for my suppressor. Maybe cut the barrel down a little bit. Yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of velocity cutting the barrel down. So if it's a hunting gun, don't do that. Yeah, magnesium chest. Oh yeah, I've seen it. There you go. Munchkin land. Yeah, is what it is. So well, remember late night gun shack? Black won't the West. You mean won the West? Yeah. You know, us Glock fanboys, we love our Glocks, and they're good guns. They really are. Um, but I mean, even them have their problems once in a while. I mean, it's not just Taurus. You know, not everybody's immune to it, but it is what it is. So, what's your favorite rifle at Bullets for Bucks? There we go. People keep misspelling block. Well, hey, just because your hands don't fit them doesn't mean everybody doesn't like them. All right, cool question. Hey, Chalk, what are your thoughts on rifles and 44 mag, 500 Smith and Wesson, 450 for Kasul, and are they viable in your area? Yes, they're viable. 500 Smith and Wesson actually still burns a lot of powder in a longer barrel, so it's conceivable that in an 18-inch barrel, 500 Smith and Wesson would beat 4570. Um, 44 mag also gains a lot. And so I think it's and so does 357 mag and 454 Kasul. They gain a lot of velocity because they gain a lot more velocity than say a 9mm in a 16-inch barrel gains, because 9mm doesn't have the powder capacity to burn that long, whereas they do. They have the powder capacity to burn for a longer time, especially with slower burning pistol powders. And so is what it is. I would say if that's what you have, great. 44 mag. I would love to have a 44 mag lever action. That would be awesome. And they are viable in this area, but I don't see the point of carrying a 44 mag lever action on purpose when I could spend the same money on a 4570 lever action, which is why I put them as a kind of a honorable mention in the top 10 bear defense guns category. You know, 41, 357 mag, those kinds of things in a lever action. They're good, they're fun, they're a great deer gun for short range, but they're not. Why, if you can spend the same amount of money, why would you not get an actual rifle caliber? I just don't get it. GTM, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Do I have a girl's name yet? Yes, we do. I'll ask my wife when we share it next week. So, what if everything more powerful than a 44 Magnum is a gimmick in a handgun? It's a good thing to ask. Just trying to justify getting a Desert Eagle and 58. I've shot them. They're good, man. Alaskan Ballistics. Would you consider hunting brown bear with your 7 mag and filming the hunt like you did with your 338? I've tried to find videos of people using 7 mag for bear, but no luck. I'd consider it. Honestly, I've been trying to get my 338 hand loads and stuff up, and getting my hand loads to where they're accurate. And I've gotten trying to get the trigger down where I don't flinch. My flinch doesn't kill me as bad with the 338. And so if I can't get all that solved, I'm hunting with my 7 mag. Honestly, I hunted bear last year with my 6.5 by 284 Norma. So it was not the smart thing, but is what it is. So yes, the Seiko S20, it's impressing me too. I like that rifle. Let's see. Where are we at? 4570. There you go. Under $800, how at HS Precision. I know I take hate for it. I do have a Regard that is good, but I have mixed results with them. Tika feels great, but I don't like the recoil lug or the stocks. There you go. There you go. I love my 50 Alaskan 1895 STP. I carried 44 mag in the scabbard for years. Corky, we're gonna have to go shoot that on a video, man. So 7 mag brown bear hunt video would be awesome. All right. So we'll see. We'll see how my rifle likes these 175 grains as well. Yep, it's like I've said many times, everything has ear holes. It's like when I was hunting last year and I knew there were black bear in the area, I also knew there was a big brown bear in the area. When I was hunting last year with my 6.5 by 284, and it's like the brown bear comes out, yeah, ear hole him. Is what it is. We can do that. Okay, man. Email me at alaskanballistics@gmail.com. We'll get something like that. Would you use a bigger bullet in the 7 mag for brown bear? I would prefer to, yes. But it all depends on accuracy, because accuracy is more important. Bullet construction. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to kick my desk there. Bullet construction is more important than weight, and accuracy is more important than weight. So right now, the most accurate loads in my 7 mag are my 145 grain LRX number 2 and my 120 grain TTSX number 1. Those are my most accurate loads. However, in factory loads, I have gotten really good accuracy with Barnes 160 grains that were terrible on the black bear I shot, and Hornady ELDX, which was terrible in the caribou I shot, but was also 162 grain or something like that. So I think I could get accuracy with a good mid-range bullet. And we'll have to just see where the accuracy is at. I think a good Accubon long range in there. I think I could hand load that to get some good accuracy. But we'll have to see. Right now, I don't have a lot of 7mm Magnum casings left, and I used all my brand new casings and reloaded 22 powder on my 145 grain LRX. So that's that. So right now, if I had to take my 7 mag tomorrow, it would be my 145 grain LRX. It's sighted in. It's a good round. It's getting in the 3100s. So it's getting 29, 3,000 something foot-pounds of energy. It's fine. It's fine for brown bear. So is that. All right, here's a fun question. If you had to stick with only one scope manufacturer for the rest of your life, what would you pick? Loophole. Yeah, easy. Loophole. So is what it is. I got a Loophole on 3 different rifles now. Actually, my 3 main hunting rifles all have Loophole. So not even a question. So Loophole. Yeah, so I don't play video games. So Gears of War in real life, I don't know what the Lancer and stuff is. You'll have to explain it to me. I'm sorry. Just don't play them anymore. Maybe that's why I'm mad all the time. It's a good way to relax. 20mm Vulcan for bear. Yeah, there you go. I would carry that. So, all right, I caught up with the chat. Just interesting. So, while I'm caught up with the chat here, I'm gonna share some screen here, and we're gonna go here. Don't forget that I have sweatshirts for sale. The Alaskan grizzly bear on them, and some AKs. AK for Alaska because that's our state abbreviation. You can see I've only got 3 items sold. Only 20 days to go. If I don't get 3 of each or 12 of each one of these sold, they don't print, and you get your money back. I hope you get your money back anyway. So make sure that they do that. They don't have anything on the back. No Alaskan ballistics. Just come try your infringements. So if y'all don't mind, I'll put the link in the chat again here. But make sure y'all can go do that. So go check that out. Make sure that you guys check that out. So hopefully we got 20 days on those. This is to help raise money for ballistics gel and maybe a 300 Win Mag for the channel and stuff like that, because we got to repair our roof. We got a baby coming up. It's going to be $8,000 in medical bills. We got to buy a new car. So basically my salary job is going to that, and the YouTube money is going, that little that's there. It was good, but they cut it. My views and stuff got cut way down in January. So it is what it is. So that's that. So check out those shirts. There they are in the chat, and I'll put them in the comments when this is done as well. So thank you very much for those people that have gotten one from us already. I appreciate it. So you can see the people right there that have already helped. I appreciate it, and hopefully more of those will happen. And like I said, we got them in a blue T-shirt for the Alaskan blue flag, and we got them in brown for hunting and green for hunting. If you want, something more hunting color there. Grizzly bear would just come try your infringements. So helping the channel out, appreciate it. So I will stop sharing that. Now, let's see. We've got some more questions in here. All right. I got some in my with 168 grain 7mm, and I was rushing my shots because the range was closing. There you go. Can't complain about that. All right. What do you consider to be the best all-around magnification for your hunting rifles? Here in Alaska, I would say you'd want something 2 to 10 or 2 to 12, 2 to 14, something like that. You do need magnification for long shots out here. You don't really need above 14 or 15 power, especially in the first focal length scope, because if you have that big reticle, if you turn it at like 20 power, it cuts off the bottom of the reticle, the reticle grows. So, first focal length scope's nice, but I'd say 2 to 14. You want the 2 because you want to be able to draw on a brown bear. You want to be able to get the brown bear in your sight before you fire. So you definitely want. You don't want to carry a scope whose minimum magnification is 6. Because then you're having to find the brown bear that's charging you in the scope, or find the specific part of them you want to hit. So is what it is. What is up, M. Gabriel? How you doing? What didn't you like about the Barnes of the Bear? It was the TSX, and it was at a long range. And the TSX, once they slow down, do not open up at long range. That was in 7 mag, 160 grain. That was a black bear. But would I hunt with Barnes? I still hunt with Barnes. I just don't use their TSX. I use their LRX or their TTSX. So that's what I don't like about it, is it didn't open up at all, didn't expand at all. One shot hit the spine. Otherwise, we would have never found that bear. So hit the spine just behind the front shoulder, and broke his back legs, or broke the nerves to his back legs, and he crawled away on his front 2 legs. And I had put 4 more shots through his lungs. I missed a lot because I was aiming for his head at that distance, and his head was bobbing up and down and stuff. So is what it is. So I have not seen them in order to try, but I would like to. I'm imagine since federal loads them, they're pretty weak. Glock 40 now, or wait for Gen 5? Yeah, that's hard. I'd rather have a Glock 40 now. Honestly, I've been thinking about buying another Glock 40 because I need a Glock 40 because my wife has borrowed my Glock 40 permanently. Is what it is. Yeah, my January reviews plummeted artificially too. Stupid YouTube. They do that all the time. Yep. How to Alaska. How's it going? If y'all hadn't checked How to Alaska's channel out, go check him out. And by the way, How to Alaska, you're welcome to come on anytime to our late night gun chat here on Tuesdays. So there you go. Yep. Wonder what 6th generation block will change up. Yeah, there we go. 50 AE because 1/2-inch holes. Yeah, it's hard to beat 1/2-inch holes. Well, guys, I'm going to cut it short a little bit tonight. My wife and kid have gotten home while I was chatting, so I would like to do that. I would like to go spend some time with them. So hopefully I can do that. Caught you live again from Howdy from Pennsylvania. What's up, Guns and Water? It's good to see you. All right, so guys, thanks again. Get our t-shirts and some sweatshirts so we can afford some ballistic gel and stuff like that. You trying to say I need to figure out shipping so you can buy my G40? LOL. Well, maybe. Is what it is. Desert Tech DMR, or modern updated BAR with 24-inch barrel. I go Desert Tech. Darn it. Yeah. Yep. Sorry, we're going early. Yep. Anyway, he was calling for me in the background. That's definitely true. Yep. He was calling for me in the background. Anyway, guys, y'all have a good night. God bless. Take care. Video tomorrow will be a 10mm barrel length comparison. Glock 29 versus 20 versus 40, and then the 6.5-inch and the 9-inch barrel. So please share it. Please watch it. And make sure y'all check that out. And I think next week we have 10mm versus 45 Super. And then I filmed a lot of 10mm recently, so hopefully y'all aren't getting tired of 10mm. I'm going to try to film some stuff soon. 12 gauge versus 45-70. I've got a couple of 6.5 284 Norma ammo I'd like to try. and then I also have the 7mm Rem Mag 175 grain fusions. So is what it is, guys. God bless. Take care. We will see you. We will see you on the other side, and we'll see you at the range. Adam Hymas, God bless you.